In the quiet town of Millbrook, where fog rolls thick across empty streets, there stands a Victorian mansion that locals simply call the Clock House. Some say it's been there forever, others swear it appears and disappears with the seasons. But everyone agrees, something about that house isn't quite right. Last October, a traveler named James Morrison discovered just how strange it truly was. A photography enthusiast documenting abandoned buildings, James had heard whispers about the house from regulars at the local diner. They spoke of watches stopping at impossible hours and visitors emerging with stories that couldn't be true. The house itself seemed to resist photography. Every picture James took came out blurred, as if the building existed between moments rather than in them. As darkness fell on that crisp autumn evening, James noticed something peculiar. While his phone showed 8:45 p.m., the shadow of the house fell as if it were noon. Despite every instinct warning him away, James approached the front door. It swung open at his touch, hinges moving in complete silence. Inside, dozens of clocks lined the walls, their hands spinning counterclockwise in perfect synchronization. The air felt thick, like moving through water, and each step seemed to echo before his foot touched the ground. In the study, beneath a portrait whose eyes appeared to follow him, James found a leather-bound diary. Its pages contained entries from people throughout history, all describing the same experience. Moments of regret frozen in time, chances to witness their past decisions from new perspectives. As he read, the room grew colder. Looking up, James caught his reflection in an ancient mirror. But it wasn't his face he saw. It was himself, decades older, eyes filled with wisdom and sorrow. His reflection spoke words that seemed to bypass his ears and settle directly into his memory. Time isn't a river flowing one way. It's an ocean of moments, and some houses are built in deeper waters. James blinked and suddenly found himself standing outside the house, the diary clutched in his trembling hands. His phone showed only 10 minutes had passed, but his camera roll contained photos he didn't remember taking, images of himself at different ages, in places he'd never been. To this day, the diary sits in the Millbrook Historical Society, its pages blank to all who open it. But sometimes, late at night, the curator swears she can hear the whisper of turning pages and see words appearing and disappearing like ripples on still water. They say the house still stands, waiting for those brave or foolish enough to enter. But perhaps the real question isn't whether the legend is true. It's whether we're ready to face what the house might show us about ourselves.